In a mysterious video, NASA's three-dimensional spacecraft dedicated to monitoring the Sun began recording groups of 1,000 giant UFOs flying objects around the Sun. NASA posted the UFOs video on its website. Suddenly, the video is deleted. Quantum physicist Nassim Haramein obtained the original photos and videos before NASA deleted them, and even carried out an analysis from the point of view of quantum physics. He explains in a 10-minute video, UFOs smaller and larger than Earth are thought to be spaceships, giant aliens, or giant spaceships capable of traversing space and time. These alien spaceships reach our solar system by using the Sun as a black hole singularity or stargate. Mr. Haramein believes that NASA's three-dimensional data of this massive UFO aircraft proves that extraterrestrial civilizations employ ships the size of planet Earth to enter our solar system through the door of the Sun star. According to Nassim Haramein, UFOs often appear around the Sun. Not just one, but a whole formation. In truth, whether NASA or the US government is aware of it or not, there is technology that surpasses amazing alien civilizations and allows spaceships to tolerate high temperatures near the Sun. However, the US government is afraid to admit this fact and is still unsure what to do about it. Why did NASA have to replace photo and video material? What exactly are they trying to hide? Is humanity afraid of confronting such a high-tech alien civilization? Nassim Haramein stated that after seeing these flying objects, he sent an email to NASA asking if this was what they were expecting. NASA then removed the video from its website. Former US President Ronald Reagan famously told the nation in his 1984 inaugural address, "The future of all that is written in the Bible." President Reagan's comments sparked speculation in the foreign media as to what he meant. Some have speculated that Reagan's words might have something to do with predictions about the ultimate fate of mankind. It is worth noting that after Reagan was re-elected president, he articulated some of his concerns 3 times under extraordinary circumstances. In a meeting with former Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev in 1985, former US President Ronald Reagan reminded him that humanity must be vigilant against sudden threats from certain beings from other planets in the universe. At a meeting in Geneva, the US president said that if the Earth is invaded by aliens, the United States and the Soviet Union should unite to fight back. Gorbachev told a conference of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union at the Kremlin in Moscow on the 16th of February 1987. On the 21st of September 1987, at the regular session of the 43rd United Nations General Assembly, President Reagan reminded us that there is a more terrible threat than war between the nations of the Earth and the outside world. President Reagan's statements should not be taken at face value. He was not speaking for himself at the United Nations podium, but on behalf of the United States, as his own words confirm. What exactly is America worried about? Even the Soviet Union, the world's second space power, held many of the same beliefs. When Gorbachev discussed his views with President Reagan, he did not dismiss them as a joke or deny them, but said that they were not necessary at the time. In other words, Gorbachev and Reagan were well aware of the situation. If the original data from NASA, replacement of photos, is correct, then the 18th of January 2010 a wave of the emergence of thousands of giant UFOs, it shows that the disclosure of extraterrestrial civilizations in 2010 will have far-reaching implications. At least there are some things like, we can't expect NASA to reveal extraterrestrial civilizations, and the equipment failures that Gurman says are far-fetched are hard to believe. It's not clear why NASA removed these UFO photos from its website. It's clearly hiding something. Nassim Haramein offers a plausible explanation. An extraterrestrial civilization is discovering and entering the solar system. According to him, NASA has received 3-dimensional data from the giant UFO, which proves that extraterrestrial civilizations are expected to use such large spacecraft to enter our solar system through the door of the Sun star, or the singularity black hole. The arrival of a massive group, believed to be a fleet of spacecraft, around the Sun on the 18th of January 2010, can be said to be an extraterrestrial civilization that has arisen and in their society has a spaceship the size of the Earth. spacecraft entering the solar system through the Sun's stargate, or a single point have the power to provide emergency aid to humans in times of need, known as non-intervention. The 18th of January 2010 wave of giant solar UFOs has profound implications for extraterrestrial disclosure in 2010, assuming the original NASA stereo space data are true images. NASA cannot be trusted with extraterrestrial disclosure. The technical explanation of equipment failure offered by Dr. Joe Gurman, NASA stereo project scientist, is implausible. Without good reason, NASA removed images showing giant solar UFOs from its website. Progressive human science can now explain giant solar UFOs. Nassim Harameyn's singularity theory offers a plausible, science-based explanation for giant solar UFOs, using our Sun's stargate to access our solar system from interdimensional reality. The solar UFO wave of the 18th of January 2010 is an extraterrestrial disclosure of their presence. By entering our solar system through the Sun's stargate and being monitored and recorded by NASA's stereo spacecraft, extraterrestrial civilizations have in fact revealed their presence in Earth-sized spaceships. Earth-sized solar UFO spacecraft, accessing the solar system through the stargate of a sun that Earth has made subject to the Outer Space Treaty of 1967, which provides that outer space, including the moon and other celestial bodies, is not subject to national appropriation by claim of sovereignty, by use or occupation, or by any other means. Earth-sized solar UFO spacecraft entering the solar system through the Sun's stargate would seem to be capable of providing emergency relief to socio-political domination of our human population, if necessary. According to one observer, the UFO appears to be moving because in a number of NASA video photos, they are in different locations. These flying objects are very large, the smallest may be as large as planet Earth. If this UFO is a planet or asteroid larger than a comet, then it should have been pulled in by the Sun's intense gravitational pull, like the recent comet incident. Quantum physicist Nassim Harameyn also rejected the suggestion that it was a comet, saying that if it was a comet, then a comet so large that we should be able to see its tail clearly. According to a report by the foreign media network Examiner, NASA initially posted this photo or video on its website, but then removed it for an unknown reason. NASA's three-dimensional projection scientist Dr. Joe Gurman explained that these UFO objects were due to interference with NASA equipment, a phenomenon caused by supercompression. Gurman said, the DSN Center's data logger failed on the 18th of January 2010, the very day a wave of UFOs began to appear around the Sun. Gurman said that because the DSN data logger center was disrupted, the UFO photo that was seen was compressed into a beacon pattern, not a normal image telemetry playback. He said that because of the difference in the compressed data, people felt they were seeing a UFO. However, none of the people who received Gurman's letter found NASA's explanation credible.